How do we shape our identity as leaders? I want to talk about three I's, three key words that go into shaping and forming us as entrepreneurs, small business owners, leaders of nonprofits, whatever type of leadership role you have. We need to focus on three I's: intention, inspiration, and integrity. Most of us are familiar with intention, and a lot of times we even talk about starting with our why, getting our big purpose. And yeah, that's absolutely vital. We need to know what our goals are, what the targets are, what our purpose is. But what we don't always focus on is what is it that we need to be able to achieve our highest intentions that we have for our businesses, for our families, for our finances, for all the things that go into having a satisfying and fulfilling life. And I want to suggest that sometimes we neglect these. And the first one is we need to ask ourselves, what is it that inspires us? What provides ongoing inspiration for us that fuels our intention? So the questions that we want to ask here is, what are you doing? What are you doing in your life that allows you to show up as your absolute best, to lead your teams, to serve your customers with excellence, and to have the energy, the understanding of time, the deep spirituality, the calmness that goes in to thriving in business, in life, in ministry. So what is it that fuels you? Now, and then there's another piece here as well. It's not only about fueling our intention, because we can fuel our purpose, but we also want to think about another key place, and this can sometimes be the Achilles heel of leadership. That's our own levels of personal integrity. We want our inspiration not only helps us to achieve our goals in business, but it also inspiration fuels us to becoming the kind of people that can sustain and live out our highest goals and intentions for the long run. And integrity means our life is the same front stage and backstage. What I mean by that is the way that we treat our customers in the front stage matches how we lead our teams in the backstage. The way that I show up publicly is the same way that I treat my family and my friends and the people that know me the best. The values that I espouse publicly are the same values that I live out when no one else is looking. So we need integrity, because at some level, if we're going to live out our highest purposes, and again, people can get lucky, and you can actually even act without integrity sometimes in business for a season or a while, but we all know that eventually is going to catch up with us. If you want to enjoy life, if you want to find the greatest level of fulfillment, we have to ask ourselves what's shaping our identity as leaders and make sure that we have the proper amount of nourishment to fuel ourselves, to fuel our integrity, to fuel our going after our purpose, so that we can achieve our goals, our purposes, and at the end of the day, look ourselves in the mirror and say, well done. I'd love to have a conversation with you about this if you're interested. This is a lot of the types of things that we can coach on. It looks pretty simple here, and in a sense, it is simple, but it's not necessarily easy. I'd love to talk about how to set you up in a way that allows you to achieve your goals and thrive in the process.